I forgot my lunch at home today, and I'm contemplating whether it's gonna be cheaper to go for it, go home to fetch it, or just buy lunch. Which one would you do? I think I'm just gonna buy food, and I'm gonna take you to the Fields Mall, a new mall that's been built in the CBD. So exciting! I think it's so pretty. Allons-y, allez. So this is what I got. This is what we call bohobe jale roze, and then there's chicken, fried chicken, and soup and chakalaka. Very nice combination. I'm really trying to not show you how bad my car roof is. I'm gonna fix it soon. But yeah, let's go to the Fields Mall now. But I don't know if they'll allow us to go in because it's still under construction. But hey, let's go try our luck. Okay, so we're going to ask for permission from the side office. Apparently I'm supposed to like ask for permission. Okay, probably I know this, but yeah, anyway. So there's a lady who came to us and said, can we help you? But in a nice way. So then I said, yeah, I'm really excited about this mall and I really want to film it. So, you know, where can I get the permission and stuff? So she directed me to the site office. So we're going to the site manager just so that when I post this and you see this, we know that I wouldn't be in trouble in the future, okay? So we want to do things properly and we're just waiting for a confirmation. Oh my god. I definitely think this is a worthwhile use of my lunch hour. Alright, I'm a little sad because I'm still awaiting like approval, and the guy that we found that the girl referred us to said they don't approve, but they do have a number of someone I can call to give the approval. So I'm kind of like still awaiting that, and I do hope for a positive outcome because, right? So I'm home now and I just want to show you my latest purchase. I am not a plant person, but for some reason lately I've just taken a liking to plants, and I'm quite pleased because they do look good. And I think for me, I didn't like plants when I was growing because there were these elephant plants. I think it's called the elephant plant. I didn't really like how it looked, and apparently it's poisonous. So I'm like, why have that around the house? And because again, growing up, we never had like cute pots. I think cute pots were not a thing back then. Cute pots are only becoming so popular now, especially the white, elegant pots. Like what? Right, let me make coffee and do something useful with my life. Wow, okay, wow. This is The 4-Hour Work Week by Timothy Ferriss. I've been wanting to read this book for the longest time. For all the most important things, the timing always sucks. Waiting for a good time to quit your job, the stars will never align, and the traffic lights of life will never all be green at the same time. Someday is a disease that will take your dreams to the grave with you. Wow, I like it. Wow, that's really good. What if I just sat and did nothing? Like, what's so bad about that? But I think that in as much as we want to be productive, but do make time for yourself, I think that's really nice. You see how I love my aesthetic. I can't stop talking because I really love the aesthetic. I'm going again to the mall. Can you believe it? It's Thursday today, and I went to the Fields Mall again, making this day 2 of my quest to ask for permission to film at the mall. When I got there, they gave me a number to call. The number belongs to the lady who manages the complex. I called her. You should have heard me articulating myself, explaining what I do as a content creator, what my channel is all about. She received me well and said I should check again next week because right now she feels the mall is still, under construction and needs a bit more cleaning up. I preferred to have filmed now as it is because I think it's exciting to see it in those stages, but I have to respect her wishes and I'll check again next week. But the thing that excites me about this whole thing is how easy it is to create an opportunity for yourself. Literally my message from last week about huitugela, when I said saying yes to opportunities or making yourself a chair when they won't give you a seat at the table, because who knows what this will result in. I might just get a contract for advertising that mall. You never know. You never know. The other exciting thing is the people I have met along the way in this quest. Yesterday at the site office, I met a young girl who impressed me about her determination for life. Today, I met a gentleman who inspired me and encouraged me when I told him about some of the content that I make, and he was like, you could even develop it into a TV show, right? And I mean, these are people I couldn't have met if I hadn't taken the initiative to go to this mall. So I always just told myself, or ever since starting this quest, I told myself that even if I don't get a positive response about the permission to film at the mall, I would have met incredible people or people who are instrumental in my pursuit for my goals. So all in all, it's an amazing experience. I encourage you to do the same. Take the initiative, just try, see what happens. Nobody will say no to you for dropping a CV. The best they could do, or the worst they could do, is accept it and maybe throw it into the bin, but you would have tried. And maybe one of these days, after dropping your CV at that amazing organization, they might just accept you. They might just call you. See you tomorrow if I film. I like my plant. I really like my plant. I'm obsessed. It's a Friday today, and I got my nails done. Ah. And final thoughts this week is that you gotta decide to be happy wherever you are, because it's really an illusion to think that you're gonna be happy when you achieve something or when something happens, something good happens that you may be waiting for, because everything that happens or that takes place, any achievement, any goal, comes with its own issues or problems. So you might as well be happy now, otherwise you're gonna waste your life waiting to be happy, because it's most likely never gonna happen unless you decide to be happy. And even if that achievement makes you happy, it's gonna be momentary. I can tell you this for sure. When I finished building my house, my rental property, I actually thought when I do build it, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna gain weight, which is a thing in our country. Like, gaining weight is like, it's a nice thing. It's a sign of happiness. I thought I was gonna gain weight and be so happy, but the moment I started to build, it came with so many issues and just like stresses, and the builder wasn't working with me really nicely, and it was such a hectic time of my life, and I think I actually lost more weight then. So even after completing it, I thought I'll be so happy. Of course I was excited, but because it involved a lot of stress, my happiness went on a decline. So by the time it finished, it just wasn't as exciting anymore. Of course, during the milestones along the way, it was quite nice when the ceiling got done, when the painting got done, when I did my wooden flooring. I was happy at those milestones, but overall at the end of the project, I wasn't as excited as I thought I would be. So this is just to say that don't defer happiness, don't delay, don't push it off to the end. Be decisive, or decide that you're going to be happy at every point in your life, so that at the end of it all, at the end of your life, you realize you've been happy all along and you didn't wait for something that might never come unless you decide that it comes. As for me and my plant, we're gonna sign off for the weekend and the long holidays. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.